Have you ever dreamed about the perfect vacation but just didn't know where to go? Let's take a moment to imagine a place where the sun always shines, the landscapes are breathtakingly stunning, and history is etched into every corner. Welcome to the U.S. Virgin Islands, a slice of paradise nestled in the Caribbean. With its golden beaches, azure waters, and a rich tapestry of culture and history, it's a haven for travelers seeking the extraordinary. Stay tuned to discover the top sightseeing spots in the U.S. Virgin Islands. The U.S. Virgin Islands are steeped in history with numerous sites to explore. Among these is the formidable Fort Christian. This structure, built in the late 17th century, is the oldest standing structure in the Virgin Islands. It's been a silent witness to the region's rich past, having served as a governor's residence, a police station, and even a jail. Today, it's a National Historic Landmark and a museum, where you can wander through the echoing halls and learn about the island's Danish colonial period. Next on the list is Blackbeard's Castle. This historic watchtower, perched on a hill overlooking the town of Charlotte-Amalie, was originally built by the Danes in the 17th century, but it's most famous for its supposed connection to the legendary pirate Blackbeard. While there's no concrete evidence that Blackbeard ever set foot on the island, the tales of his exploits have become an integral part of local lore. Today, Blackbeard's Castle is a popular tourist attraction, offering panoramic views of the city and the surrounding sea. Our journey through history wouldn't be complete without a visit to the Estate Whim Plantation Museum. This restored sugar plantation offers a poignant glimpse into the island's plantation era. The museum is housed in a grand 18th century great house, surrounded by lush gardens and ancient mill buildings. Inside, you'll find a collection of artifacts that tell the story of the island's sugar industry, and the enslaved Africans who were forced to work in the fields. These historical sites offer a glimpse into the rich and fascinating history of the islands. They serve as reminders of the past, offering lessons and stories that have shaped the Virgin Islands as we know them today. From the towering walls of Fort Christian to the panoramic vistas of Blackbeard's Castle, and the echoing halls of Estate Whim Plantation Museum, history is alive and well in the U.S. Virgin Islands. What's a tropical vacation without stunning beaches? That's right, it's like a cake without the icing. So let's dive into the sparkling blue waters of the U.S. Virgin Islands and explore some of the most breathtaking beaches you've ever seen. First stop, Trunk Bay. Nestled in the heart of Virgin Islands National Park on St. John, Trunk Bay is often hailed as one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. Its clear waters are perfect for snorkeling, and the underwater trail of coral reefs and colorful fish is a sight to behold. But it's not just about what's beneath the surface. The sugar-white sand and lush greenery that surrounds the beach make it a paradise above water too. Next we have Megan's Bay on St. Thomas. This heart-shaped wonder is more than just a pretty face. Its calm waters make it a great spot for swimming and paddleboarding, while the surrounding forest offers hiking trails for those looking for a bit of adventure. And let's not forget the coconut groves that provide a shady retreat for when you need a break from the sun. Last but certainly not least, we head over to Cinnamon Bay, also on St. John. This beach is a nature lover's dream, with its campground and archaeological site. Here you can spend your day surfing or kayaking, and then wind down with a peaceful walk through the historical ruins. Each beach in the U.S. Virgin Islands has its own unique charm, offering more than just a place to soak up the sun. They are sanctuaries for wildlife, playgrounds for adventurers, and havens for those seeking tranquility. Whether you're a thrill seeker or a sun seeker, you're sure to find a beach that's just right for you. So pack your beach bag, grab your sunscreen, and get ready to be swept off your feet by the stunning beaches of the U.S. Virgin Islands. These stunning beaches are sure to leave you in awe of the island's natural beauty. If you're an adventure enthusiast, the U.S. Virgin Islands won't disappoint. The islands offer a variety of exciting outdoor activities that are sure to keep your heart racing and your spirits soaring. One of the must-try adventure activities here is hiking in the Virgin Islands National Park. This park covers 2/3 of St. John Island and boasts a multitude of trails ranging from easy strolls to challenging treks. Each trail offers a unique view of the island's diverse ecosystem. The park is also home to historic sugar plantation ruins and petroglyphs left by the island's first inhabitants. Hiking in this park is not just a physical challenge but also a journey through the island's rich history. But the adventure doesn't stop on land. The islands are also a paradise for water sports enthusiasts. Snorkeling at the Coral World Ocean Park on St. Thomas Island is an experience you don't want to miss. This 5-acre marine park is home to an array of vibrant marine life. Here you can swim alongside sea turtles, colorful fishes, and even stingrays. The clear blue waters offer visibility like no other, making every dive a unique exploration of the underwater world. And what could be a better way to explore these Caribbean islands than sailing around them? Whether you're an experienced sailor or a newbie, sailing in the U.S. Virgin Islands is an adventure in itself. Feel the wind in your hair as you navigate the azure waters. Discover secluded coves, pristine beaches, and hidden bays that are not accessible by land. Watch the sunset paint the sky with hues of orange, pink, and purple, a sight that will surely take your breath away. These adventure activities will surely get your adrenaline pumping and make your trip unforgettable. From hiking and snorkeling to sailing, the U.S. Virgin Islands offer a unique blend of land and water adventures that cater to every thrill seeker. So buckle up, pack your spirit of adventure, and get ready to explore the U.S. Virgin Islands like never before. Food is a major part of any travel experience, and the U.S. Virgin Islands have a unique culinary scene. The islands are a melting pot of cultures, and this is reflected in their vibrant and diverse cuisine. Let's start with callaloo, a hearty soup that's a staple on the islands. Its roots trace back to West Africa, but over time it has evolved into a distinctly Caribbean dish. Made with a mix of leafy greens, okra, and often seafood or meat, callaloo is a must-try for anyone seeking an authentic taste of the Virgin Islands. Next up, we've got Johnny Cakes. Despite their sweet-sounding name, Johnny Cakes are actually a type of bread. Made from a simple dough of flour, sugar, and baking powder, these fried treats are the perfect accompaniment to any meal. They're often served alongside callaloo, but they're just as delicious on their own, especially when fresh from the fryer. And then there's pâté, a tasty turnover that's a favorite street food in the Virgin Islands. Pâté can be filled with anything from spiced meat to local fish or even sweet fruit, all wrapped up in a flaky golden pastry. They're perfect for a quick snack on the go or as a light meal paired with a cold local beer. These dishes are just the beginning of what the Virgin Islands culinary scene has to offer. Other notable mentions include callaloo, a one-pot stew, and the sweet and tangy tamarind stew. And let's not forget the local drinks, like the refreshing bush tea or the potent, rum-based painkiller. You can find these dishes at local eateries, food stalls, and even high-end restaurants across the islands. Each cook adds their own twist, making every dish a unique experience. So whether you're a foodie on a mission or just someone who loves to try new things, the Virgin Islands cuisine will not disappoint. Your taste buds are in for a treat with the unique flavors of the U.S. Virgin Islands. Immersing yourself in local culture is a major part of the travel experience. And when it comes to the U.S. Virgin Islands, the culture is as vibrant and diverse as the natural landscapes that surround it. The rhythm of the islands is best represented in the music. Calypso, reggae, and the indigenous kwelb, often referred to as scratch music, form the soundtrack of life here. These melodies are not just sounds, but a language that tells the history and stories of the islands and its people. Whether it's a lively beach party or a tranquil sunset serenade, music is an essential thread in the cultural tapestry of the U.S. Virgin Islands. But the islands dance to more than just music. Traditional dances such as the quadrille are a sight to behold. With dancers adorned in vibrant colonial-era attire, moving in harmony to the fiddle, banjo, and drum, the quadrille is a dance that tells a tale, a moving picture of the island's history and heritage. And what's a culture without its festivals? The U.S. Virgin Islands are known for their lively and colorful celebrations. The most notable among these is the Carnival, a month-long spectacle of music, dance, and parades, a display of the island's rich and diverse culture at its finest. But the culture of the U.S. Virgin Islands is not only about music and dance, it's also about the local crafts. The art of basket weaving, a tradition passed down through generations, is a testament to the creativity and resourcefulness of the islanders. From intricate jewelry to handcrafted mahogany furniture, the local crafts reflect the spirit and the heart of the community. Experiencing the local culture of the U.S. Virgin Islands is not merely about witnessing. It's about participating, engaging, and connecting. It's about feeling the rhythm, dancing the dance, celebrating the festivals, and appreciating the crafts. It's about understanding and appreciating the heartbeat of the islands. Experiencing the local culture will surely enrich your travel experience. The U.S. Virgin Islands offer a unique blend of natural beauty, rich history, adventure, and culture. We've journeyed through the island's historic sites, basked on their stunning beaches, embraced a range of thrilling adventures, and savored the unique local cuisine, all while immersing ourselves in vibrant local culture. This archipelago truly is a tropical paradise, brimming with endless possibilities. Start planning your trip to the US Virgin Islands today, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more travel inspiration. We hope you enjoyed this virtual tour of the US Virgin Islands. Isn't it time to turn your screen daydreams into reality? Start crafting your itinerary, and let the island's charm captivate you. For more travel inspiration and to keep up with our adventures around the globe, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up and share it with your fellow travel enthusiasts. Remember, adventure awaits, so start planning your dream vacation today.